All right, if you've ever walked past a Beer Papa's, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That incredible, sweet smell. Part baking pastry, part vanilla custard. It just pulls you in, right? But here's the thing. How did this one little cream puff shop from Japan turn into this massive global sensation? We're talking over 500 stores. Well, today, we're going to break down their secret.
So, what's the secret sauce? The whole empire, seriously, is built on the answer to that one question. What makes their cream puffs so darn good? And, spoiler alert, it's not just one thing. It's this perfect mix of their process, their philosophy, and a really, really clever global strategy.
And it all starts with this, their promise, freshly baked, freshly made. Now, you might think, okay, that's just a catchy slogan. But no, this is literally the backbone of how every single Beard Papa's operates. It's the core promise they make to you the second you walk through that door.
Okay, so a promise of freshness. What does that actually mean in the store? Well, the coolest part is that it's all happening right there, right in front of you. It's not hidden away in some back room or a factory miles away. You can see it, you can smell it, you experience the whole thing from the moment you step inside.
It's basically this simple three-step dance. First, they're baking those signature puff shells all day long, so you're always getting one that's warm and fresh. Then, they make that rich custard from scratch right there in the store. And finally, and this is the magic moment, they only fill your cream puff after you've ordered it. That means no soggy, sad, pre-filled pastries. Ever.
But see, that whole three-step process, it's driven by something much deeper. We're talking about the Japanese soul of the brand. It all comes down to an obsession with quality ingredients and this amazing heartfelt approach to service. That's what really makes it the perfect puff.
Okay, let's nerd out a little bit and look at the anatomy of this thing. That shell, it's not just your average pastry. It's this unique double-layered shell that gives it that amazing crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside texture. And the custard? Oh, the custard. It's all natural with a secret weapon, real deal Madagascar vanilla beans. You know when you see those little black specks in the cream? That's not a mistake. That's the good stuff. That's the proof of quality.
And you want to know how committed they are to quality? A few years back, the price of vanilla beans just went through the roof. It was insane. And you know what most companies did? They switched to cheaper artificial flavorings. But Beard Papa's? Nope, they refused. They actually ate the cost just to keep that same high-quality custard. I mean, that one decision tells you everything you need to know about what they value.
And that commitment to doing things the right way, it doesn't stop with the ingredients. It flows right into their service, which is all about this Japanese concept called Omotenashi. It's this idea of wholehearted hospitality. You know, providing amazing service from the heart, not because you're expecting something in return, but just because it's the right way to treat someone. It turns a simple purchase into a genuinely welcoming experience.
So, okay, you've got this amazing foundation of freshness, quality, and heartfelt service. What's next? You take it global. Their mission was clear, bringing Oishi, or deliciousness, from Japan to the entire world. And wow, what a journey it's been.
I mean, just look at this timeline. They opened their first store in Fukuoka, Japan in 1999. And then, just 2 years later, boom, they're opening their first overseas store in Hong Kong. That is incredibly fast. And today, they're at over 500 stores in 13 countries. So the big question is, how on earth did they pull that off?
Well, this is where their global strategy gets really, really smart. See, in Japan, a cream puff is kind of an everyday affordable sweet. But they realized that in other places, like Southeast Asia, they could position it as something more, a premium, special occasion kind of experience. They weren't just selling a pastry. They were selling the whole package, that Japanese quality, that Omotenashi service. And that's what made it feel special and worth a higher price.
And here's another brilliant move. While they kept that core product the same everywhere, they got super creative with local flavors. We're talking durian puffs in Singapore and Malaysia, ube in the Philippines, gula melaka, all these amazing local tastes. And get this, in Singapore, their #1 bestseller ended up being cookies and cream. It's the perfect example of a global brand, local taste strategy done right.
So, you take all of that, the obsession with freshness, the amazing ingredients, the heartfelt service, the smart global plan, and you realize that Beard Papa's is about so much more than just a cream puff. It's really about a feeling, an emotion.
And this quote from the company just says it all. We smile, customers smile. This is the motto we say every morning. It's this simple but really powerful idea that if the team is happy, that happiness will pass directly to the customer.
It's all connected.
So, in the end, the real secret to Beard Papa's success isn't just what's inside the cream puff. It's this bigger philosophy of sharing joy. It's about working with partners, not just franchisees, and treating every customer like a welcome guest. It's about building this whole global community around one simple, universal truth. Sweets make us smile.
And that brings it all back to you. Whether your go-to is the classic vanilla or maybe you've tried a local favorite like ube, every single one of those puffs is a little piece of this amazing global story. So we've got to ask, what's your favorite flavor? Thanks for tuning in.